Hold on, I gotta play this. It's called Gang Bang. Once again, a 7-minute song.
Then there 4 minutes of intro shit.
Goddamn. Let me skip ahead. Hold on.
Man, that ain't cool at all. Listen to the story as we rap to the beat, as we educate you about life in the street. Cause gang banging, don't play, back for the head. You do it too long, you'll end up dead.
That was a pretty okay. This is a gangster rap song. I mean, not with the message, obviously. But I was talking some real shit. What year did this come out?
About 84.
Before, hold on, break it down. Before 6 in the morning. I know my timelines. Before F the police.
Yeah.
Dog, talk to me about that.
Dude, we were on some anti-gangbanging shit. All of us were. None of us were gangbangers. I don't know how I can tell nobody anymore. We were not. Nobody was gangbanging. Nobody from the crew was gangbanging. We was all anti-gangbanging. Everybody, all 4 of us was all anti-gangbangers. We didn't do that shit. We didn't support that shit. It wasn't until later on that shit became the national anthem, national pastime. The niggas killing each other became a national pastime. We was talking against that shit all the time. That's why I could not change. I can't do this in 1984 and start talking about how to kill niggas in 85 or 86, whatever it was, 92. How the fuck am I gonna do that? How do I do that? I'm more true to myself than that, dude. And that's some people can't. Some people don't have the same loyalty today. I'm loyal to me first and foremost. My first loyalty is to me. I got to stay true to myself. And I tell anybody else, if you're a real dude, you'll do the same. Whoever you are, don't let nobody talk you out of being who you are. Now, you may modify and enhance who you are, but you're going to change. You may improve, but you don't change. 2 different things. You may evolve, but you don't change.
And going back to this gangbang song, Lonzo, I know my timelines once again when it comes to hip hop, and even to be talking about gangbanging in 1984 on a rap song was not something that I can't really think of anyone who was doing it, and I'm not even BSing. I'm literally not thinking. I can't think of one person who was mentioning gangbanging in 1984.
Gangbanging, it had been around for a minute, but it was just starting to. Niggas starting to fall a lot harder in 84, 85. We were starting to, nigga, what? Who? Damn. That kind of shit was happening around us. And it was just starting to hit this cool phase. Brothers was just starting to think it was cool to claim different sets and to do different shit and get caught up. And, you know, a lot of gangbangers then was young. They was just starting to get their feet wet, and they was following in the footsteps. Some of the guys from the 70s trying to live up to their reputations. And again, that was never my wheelhouse. So I never embraced it.
You know, 84 was an interesting year. I remember 84. I was 6 years old, and I just remember everything about 84 because the Olympics were in LA.
Yep.
It was a big deal. I remember everywhere you went, it was about the Olympics. McDonald's had all this stuff, these contests, and so I remember it like it was yesterday, literally being 6 years old. Something that I didn't understand until I was older is that there was an underlying gang problem. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I saw the gangs in the street in East Long Beach, and I knew Crips. I saw Crips everywhere, but I didn't understand it at that time. Now, as an adult, obviously, I do. But I understand that they were trying to hide this gang problem because, you know, the world is looking at LA. The world is coming to LA. Some of the most prestigious people are coming to Los Angeles. And here we have this gang war that hundreds, if not thousands of people are dying a year from. There's this thing called crack cocaine. And there were even docuseries and things like that on the late night news. One expose that broke it. You know, they're like, hey, LA's talking about the Olympics, but, you know, there's this underlying gang problem. Can you talk a little bit more about that and go into what you remember about that in 84?
Gangbanging, when gangbanging hit 84, it was probably one of the worst epidemics next to crack in the whole community. Gangbanging has never served the purpose for anybody. It's never been good for anybody. Only for those who on the other side that pick up the pieces and lock people up. It was always a cancer in the community. People said it was based on economics. Some people it's based on territory. Some people say it was based on color. It seemed like it was just something that just came into the community and made life unnecessarily hellish. And and nobody understood it in the beginning, man. People still don't understand it right to this day. People still don't understand it. I only understand it right to this day. I'm grown ass man. I still don't understand the process. Why I have to look over my shoulder because somebody look like me don't like what color shirt I got on. Come on, man. So, and it's been bad for business forever. That's why you don't have shit in the hood now. It's the worst thing ever worst thing that ever happened to business in our community. A lot of black folks left the community during the 80s because of gangbanging and crack. Those two things ran a lot of black businesses out of the. It was almost like watching the movies where somebody wants to take over the waterfront and they have all the businesses burnt down so they can buy all the businesses in the waterfront so they can put a football stadium. That Aaliyah movie. Same process, man. Gangbanging put such a negative tone into the community, and so did crack, till all the black businesses after the 70s, most of your businesses in the hood was owned by black folks. Your cleaners, your liquor stores, your laundromats, even grocery stores was owned by black folks. But when folks came in with this gangbanging, and for some reason, they focused on us more than anybody. They focused on their own people, and folks were like, man, my daddy got killed, my mama got killed, I'm selling this liquor store, I'm getting out of here. Who wants to buy it? Oh, Mr. Wong, you want to buy it? Come on, take it. I don't care. Whatever it is, come on, you got the money? And they had the money. So that's why you look around nowadays, and so much of the business in the black community is not owned by us. I'm gonna stop right there before I start sounding racist. No, I'm not racist. I'm just obvious. And sometimes you can't help but say what it's just obvious, man. It's not racist, it's obvious. It's just obvious. When you look up and you see donut shops, liquor stores, like I said earlier, everything that we like, other people benefit from. Nail, we like fancy nails, ain't but a handful of black nail shops, if you can find one. They ain't gonna find a whole lot of black nail shops. But we do black hair. You can't see, they can't do the hair. You ain't found the hair gotta stay with us. It's one thing to have a skill, another thing to have a talent, and that's the difference. You can perfect a skill just by practice. A talent you have to be born with. You have to naturally have it. Okay, and that's what separates some of the businesses from that we own and that we perfect, like barbershops and beauty shops. We got a ton of those, but you don't see us in nail shops. Hey, I got to say before we go, man.
Yeah.
J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar?
He did.
Recently, and people are trying to clown this brother for not wanting to be in a beef. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all full of shit.
Thank you.
Fuck y'all.
This ain't no fucking drill rap bullshit.
Fuck y'all,
Let's knock
man.
off that bullshit.
Fuck y'all.
This is hip hop.
This is bullshit. Oh, man, he's weak. He ain't, man, come on, man. People are tired of that shit. This brother was man enough to realize, hey, man, I made a mistake. I apologize. Blah, 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 blah. And people are actually condemning him for that. It's over for him. He showed his weakness. Man, he didn't show no weakness. He showed he was a man. He showed he was a man, and he's prepared to, if I made a mistake, and I'll take responsibility for my mistake, and I apologize for my mistake. Now, anybody else like that, you're full of shit. You're part of the problem. Now, we can go now. I got 60.
Ooh, man, you got my blood pressure all up with that one, man. Hit him with your outro, Lonzo.
Like y'all are stupid. You wonder why Chicago is on fire. You wonder why the streets is on fire, because you won't let them calm down. You're gonna keep on pushing bullshit just so you can get some likes and some followers of the people that calm down. From the same people that think like you. Man, that brother stood up on stage and said, hey man, I apologize, dude. And folks got mad at me. Man, y'all sick. Y'all need to quit that bullshit. Y'all, this shit be going on too damn long.
Agree. Thank you for saying that, dog. Thank you, man. I forgot to bring that up. Thank you so much. And thank you to the chat. We love you guys so much. And before you go, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit him with that outro, Lonzo.
For those who never heard of me, I'm the first one to put Dr. Dre in the surgery, stuck Ice Cube in the freezer till he got cold, on the eve after dark, 50-yard line Super Bowl. In the movie Straight Outta Compton, they played me like a hater of rap. Don't believe that Hollywood bullshit. It was all cap. My history goes deeper than you will ever know. Just remember that N.W.A. stands for Not Without Lonzo. Peace, y'all.